I'm inside of Ant's world. Well, let's just say he secretly started building a city without telling me, and then I found out a bit ago, and I'm just gonna pretty much show you guys it at the beginning of our live stream, and it looks quite nice, to be honest with you. I've got to say, it does look very nice. There's quite a few good buildings in here. You might recognise the church from our Park Drive church. I think our Park Drive one is maybe it's slightly different, maybe like a bit bigger and maybe a bit of a different shape, but I think this is where Ant got the sort of the original design to, you know, the inspiration to do the church in Park Drive. I think that's where the actual idea comes from, is this one here, which looks quite good, because when I picture churches, I don't usually picture them like made with brick, but then when I see this one actually built with brick, like, it actually does suit, and it does actually look like a church, which I actually really like. I don't think it has an inside, but I'll just go inside anyway. No, it doesn't. I think mine definitely is a bigger church, the one in Park Drive, but this one still looks very nice. We've got a McDonald's, which looks very nice as well. You can see the entrance here as well. That's going to be quite good. I don't know what this place is. It's kind of like a little building, and it's got two garages.
Fire station, Ash.
Or is it a fire station?
It will be when it's done.
Looks nice. And then there's like a bigger building that attaches to it.
Ben, what you put in there, mate?
Which looks nice.
Ben,
what have we got?
That?
Aren't you carrying it around?
Yeah, but did you drop block it?
Yeah.
We got a chop shop. I'm guessing this is a hairdresser's, is it?
Yeah, like that lot.
Yeah.
I'm guessing chop shop is a hairdresser's.
Yes, Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a little underground subway here, which looks very nice. We've got a KFC, which I have to say, I think the KFC is probably my favourite thing in the map. I like the KFC. I like it quite a lot. Let's just hope this one does have chicken. We've got a gas station. I think the gas station actually doesn't look that bad.
My little pony.
The only thing I would possibly say is that the roof over the petrol pumps, I think maybe is just a tidgy bit too high. But other than that, like the colours, the petrol pumps, they actually look pretty sick. The shop itself's very nice. It's quite a good size for a petrol station shop, which is quite good. We've got a Tesco. I like the Tesco, definitely. Tesco definitely looks quite good. I like the entrance to it. Reminds me of like a traditional like Tesco entrance. And I think that there is a highway here. I think it's like a bit of a highway going on. And then I think we've got a stadium, which Ant is building as of right now. But I'm just wondering if it's going to get in the way of the highway or not. But I don't think it is. I think it might just get round. Yeah, that's going to make it. Yeah, that'll make it easy. And then we got this little river. We got a river here, and then we got like. Wait, then we got a car park here.
And then I'll tell you what I'm gonna say.
So, is this? Oh wait. So is this gas station part of the Tesco then?
No.
Is it not?
No. So if you look at Tesco, it's yellow, red and.
Yeah.
Red and if you look at the petrol station, it's green. So
yeah.
you work that one out. So it's a thingy, BP
Oh,
garage. What?
yeah, no, I was just thinking because there's like after the garage
Sweet.
it
I'll see
comes
you at 2
into a
o'clock.
car park. So I was thinking like, is this the car park for Tesco or is this the car
Big car.
park for the?
Yeah, that big car park is Tesco's. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just thought with the garage being there, is it, you know, was it a Tesco garage? Um,
No.
but yeah,
BP.
guys, it is going down in Chinatown. So this is Ant's World. Obviously, you know, I can't show you any more because there isn't really much more done. But if you do want to see updates, of course, I will come back in here once it progresses a little bit bigger, and from there on, we'll take the stride back to one of our worlds. I don't know which world to go in. Do we go on Grovewood or do we do a bit more on Summer Holiday? I'm gonna go on Grovewood, but Summer Holiday does need doing, if I'm completely honest.
This stand here, Ben,
Yeah.
is a one stand on its own.
Is it?
This high stand, yeah, it's a one stand on
Where
its
are
own.
we? Alright, yeah, we're here now. I was like trying to think for a second then where we were.
Yeah, it's one big stand on its own. How old are you today, Ellie? Ellie,
3,
how old
nearly
are you
6.
today? She's 6 today.
Oi, oi.
Ellie, how old are you today? Oi, bitch face, talk to me. How old are you today? Are you? Can't you say 6 properly like Thomas?
Oh. Well, there you are, you see, guys. Anyway, so our clubbing year, our event yesterday, nearly went into a complete disaster yesterday, guys. Nearly went into a complete disaster in terms of like how the series runs on the channel. So you guys know that obviously I take videos when I'm in the event, and then I upload them for you guys after, and you know, we do like a little review. You know how it goes. And well, pretty much my phone does this thing where it plays up, where like sometimes it'll be on like a pretty decent percentage, say like 40%, and the phone will just turn off like as if it's got no battery, and then it'll say that the battery's low, and then if you leave it for about 20 minutes, then you can turn the phone back on, and then it's like back at the 40 something percent. And pretty much it went through a period where my phone kept doing that, and I was thinking like, oh no, like I might not be able to get any videos here for the channel. You know, like this could be all like completely screwed. You know, like I might not be able to take any footage of the event, which, you know, I really did not want to, you know, I really didn't want to have to let that happen. But luckily, in the end, my phone turned on,
I'll show you
and
what
my
I'm doing.
phone managed to stay on, and luckily, which you know, really was a luckily. We were able to get some video footage of the event, and you know what the event was like and stuff like that. So I'm going to be uploading them pretty soon. You guys have got to realise as well, I put these on Facebook too. Not like as a clubbing year series or anything like that, but just like out of like, you know, interest with friends and stuff like that, so then they can see what it was like where I went. You know, sometimes I get people like wanting to go to these events, but they can't maybe afford a ticket, so then if they watch a video what I put up, then they'll think like, oh, next time you go to some, you know, I'll come with you type thing, once they realise how sort of decent it looks and stuff like that. So what was my experience of my first ever warehouse rave? Well, what I would say to you guys is scrap the nightclubs and just bring back the warehouses, because compared to a nightclub, a warehouse rave is
Follow me with the grey.
a warehouse rave is completely different to a nightclub.
Put the
A
grey in.
warehouse rave is nothing like going into a nightclub. Like, a warehouse rave literally is kind of like really different compared to what a club is. Like a nightclub, you get all like you get all like sort of like your LED lights underneath your bars, and then you know you have like your sort of tables with fancy chairs, and you sit and drink your cocktails, and then you have a little sort of illuminated dance floor. Well, going to a warehouse rave, what you literally have is that you literally have a little like you literally have like a little wooden bar frame, like just joined together with a few nails. You have a load of crates of beers behind the makeshift bar, so you don't actually get a proper pint glass, guys. Like you get a can of beer and you literally drink it from the can, and then if you have like a shot or anything like that, you get like a little plastic glass. They literally like nail a glass bottle to an optic. Well, you know, put an optic nailed to a piece of wood on a wall, and then obviously put the glass bottle in the optic. And pretty much there's just a little like makeshift like wooden table, and they literally just stand the DJ controller on it, and obviously your DJs stand behind it. There's no like illuminated dance floors, there's no LED lights sort of around the DJ booth. Literally all you have is a few disco lights hanging from the ceiling, a little smoke machine, and literally all you've then got is the floor and the walls around you. And literally, if you want to go to the toilet, you don't go to a proper toilet, you go outside in the pouring rain to a portaloo, and you stand in a queue in the rain, which I think made it a whole lot better. Like, I know some people are complaining that they're getting wet, but it really reminded me of like a proper warehouse rave, like with the rain and everything. And moving on to the atmosphere was absolutely unreal. I've never seen an atmosphere like it in all of my life. Like, literally, the amount of people like coming together and just having a good time was absolutely insane. Like, you had sort of mixed age, so you had like people sort of maybe around my age, then you had people sort of maybe like 5-6 years older, then you've got people maybe sort of like round Ant's age, then you've got people maybe like sort of 10 years older than Ant or so.
I swear to God!
You know?
No, you didn't. You tripped over fucking knobhead's feet.
And yeah, it was amazing, like, to see like the amount of people coming together, just having an absolutely, I guess like a whiz of a ball. And it really was honestly just amazing. The music was absolutely spot on. Like, the music was right up my street. Like, it wasn't hardcore. There was no like bang bang boom boom. It was all like acid house. It was all like, you know, the early house. The early house music days. So you had sort of songs like Joe Smooth, Promised Land. You had a guy called Gerald, Voodoo Ray. Then you had sort of like Bizarre Inc. playing with knives.
I don't give a fuck.
You had
No,
K-Class, Rhythm is a Mystery. You had you had like all the classic piano tunes, all the like sort of classic house vibes. They were mixing vinyl. It just literally like, it felt like you were actually back in sort of like 1989. Even though like I obviously weren't born there, but from watching like videos and things, and you know, like reading up about that year for raving, like it did seriously feel like I was obviously back in that year. In that year.
I'll never have anything. I'll never have any money or fucking anything while I've got you, Ellie.
Which is, you know, it was insane. So I'm going to be uploading the first lot of videos soon to this event, which is going to be good. gonna be quite mental.
No,
Gonna be
get ready and look for
gonna
it,
be
Kelly.
insane. You know, let's put it that way. It's gonna be insane, and it's gonna be good. That's what I say. I'm gonna enjoy. You know, it's gonna be good to upload the videos to it, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I went to meet a mate. If you guys don't know, he kind of got me a ticket cheap. Where, you know, like, instead of paying the full price on the website, so like that kind of gave me more.
Somebody's headset is really, really buzzing in my ear.
I think it's Ben's, because I can hear it too.
Let me have a look.
Mute your mic, Ben.
Only one microphone level first.
I think it is you.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, what an absolutely amazing atmosphere, guys.
Is that better?
Hey, who's
No.
named that? Oh, no bollock. What does that mean? Does that say no bollock, CJ Benario and
No,
M Top?
no, it says no dickhead.
CJ Benario. Who's M Talk?
One of CJ's friends, I think.
Is that James or whatever his name is?
No.
So there we are, guys.
Do it your mum.
So there you have it, guys. So there you are,
Yeah,
guys,
so
and there you have it, guys.
CJ came in here and says, why you been saying I've been calling somebody?
Oh no, him and Benario and all that. You know Barry Dumlock, what it was called?
The way the DJ mixed the tunes in as well yesterday, well, all the DJs,
Oh,
they did it so sick as well. Like, they actually really did.
We're looking for an Kelly.
Connected.
Not gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna find that £3.
Not gonna lie, they actually did do an absolutely amazing job at mixing the
Wow.
tunage in and stuff like that. Yeah, that was really good. The only thing I would say, no offences, but like my mate who I went with, I think, to be honest, like, he enjoyed it, and I know he enjoyed it, but I think it could have been a little bit more lively. Like, there was people in there, like, waving glow sticks and blowing whistles, and then there's, like, me and, like, loads of other people in there, like, shouting oi oi. You know, and, like, and like, him and his lass, they're kind of just, like, in the corner type thing. Like, they did sort of occasionally, like, go up into the crowd and sort of just have a little jiggle about, but they didn't really do anything, like, that extraordinary, you know, like when you compare like other people like waving glow sticks, blowing whistles, shouting oi oi, you know, like sing, like when the DJ kind of goes like, right, you know this tune, sing with me, you know, like they weren't really, I don't know if it was because they didn't know the songs or what, but you know, what you on about? Oh wait, what you on about? Take that up with Ben. I'm not really fussed, to be fair. But yeah, this is
What?
CJ.
Is that CG in the comments?
yeah. Yeah, I do like how people always involve me in their arguments. Like, I'm not I'm not being harsh. I'm not being harsh, but like when my mum and her bloke has a fallout, like he always messages me and starts telling me like all about their argument, and it's the same. It's the same like when my dad has a row, like with his lass or something. Like I always have to hear about why they had a row and why he's peed off. And to be honest, I couldn't give a monkey's. Like if he's not having an argument with me, if I'm not like arguing with someone, then I don't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, like if I have an argument with somebody, I don't go around like telling loads of people like, oh, I've had an argument with so and so, like, oh, he's done this, he said that. You know, like I argue with the person who I'm arguing with.
Yeah, that's your fucking knobhead.
Yeah. Oh, here, CJ, just tell this ant I don't like him. You see, we've had an argument, you see.
Yeah, he's a right cunt, CJ. You tell him, CJ. Did you fucking tell everybody else?
Yeah, and he's been saying, oh, I tell you, CJ, it's ant, he's been saying all this stuff about you, he don't like you, and...
No, I don't like CJ for what he's just said.
Yeah. Lol.
He
But
he just told some dad he's like, it's a man who's got like depression and all that. Saying that I want him dead. Cunt.
and dear.
No, have you not?
No, true. I don't know, you know. This is one of the tunes they played yesterday anyway, guys. I love this tune.
So this is to expose CJ.
I mean, I'd kind of gone back into hardcore a bit. But I think since this event yesterday, I think I've kind of gone back to some of the classic tunes again. I do like this. I do like this track though.
Minecraft building sesh.
You ready? There's a good.
Sounds like someone's digging.
Nah, I'll tell you what runs. Can I click the mic? A guy called Gerald. Oh yeah. Now, if you want to go to a warehouse rave, you don't go to a warehouse rave without this song being played. This is the warehouse rave songs. It was also on GTA San Andreas, guys. If you didn't know. As well as this map. Oh, you on about that one where we're doing the new series? That starts a week tomorrow. You ready? It's gonna come in a sec. Here we are. Actually, is this the original? You know what? I don't think it is. It seems a bit... I think this is the original. I will do it if you want characters, bro. Yeah, I want you to do it. It's only gonna be on. It's only gonna be on Sunset Vibes.
Who is it?
Oh, CJ.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, yeah, like it's only gonna be on for like 7 weeks or so, and then like it'll finish, and then something else will start. And it's only on a Sunday, so it's up to you. Like, if you don't mind doing it, like, because we were gonna plan for you to be your the person what runs the bar at the hotel, and kind of sometimes work on the reception as well. Because I've got a good way to kind of like be in the something to be in the first episode, which is going to be quite good. It's gonna cause something quite good. So, but I'll you when I'm not streaming. But yeah, this song is like
boring.
If you go to a warehouse rave and they don't play this, then it was quite a big track back in its time as well.
Sounds boring, Ash.
Like, I don't know. I guess just picture someone like on an ecstasy, like. I mean, I could go through like. I think they played this as well. I think they played this song as well. This is a good tune. Why you low, why you make me feel so good. You see, this is the vibe of like what it was yesterday. But I'll tell you what they did play. Let me get my. Ecstasy, Shades of Rhythm. Ecstasy is the rhythm. Oh, well, at least it came up with a song. This is the first song they played when they came out. But not like this bit at the beginning. I think this is the first one they played. We'll wait for it to come in. I think they maybe just cut all of this bit out at the beginning and got like straight to the good bit, yeah?
Was there any famous people there then?
Yeah, Shades of Rhythm.
Is that it?
Yeah, they were like the...
I thought they were like loads more different famous people.
No, it was like Shades of Rhythm were the main... Yeah, this is...
Causing shit all the time. Pissing me off.
What?
CG causing shit all the time.
They played this song as well. Oh no, this is the first song they played.
CG comes near me, he's getting fucking launched.
Yeah, this is the first song they played. I forgot about this.
It was so large though, didn't it? Sometimes.
But yeah, guys. But the main reason why we listen to Shades of Rhythm is for this. This was like their biggest hit out of all the songs they did. For you to dance with me. Here's another chance.
Ben.
Ben.
Set your party to private.
Okay. Can't be asked to put like bananas just joining today.
That's what I'm saying. You're saving your fucking asshole then.
And then it saves the people you don't like and all.
And if you've already kicked CJ, then it's not a
Yeah, I
chance
did.
to run back.
So yeah, guys. What time is it? Oh, nearly 7. It's so tempting to have a kip, you know.
I've been to work this morning, Nash. I've not been to bed yet.
Fair enough.
Right, that's what I'm doing on this football ground today.
I mean to be honest, I probably had about 3-4 hours sleep, maybe.
You know them corner pieces, Ben?
Yeah.
They've stayed down like that, and then there's 2 big big drops, big pieces like them, double floors each side, and there's nothing the other side.
You ready? It's gonna come in a minute.
All in the face.
Here we go. I never thought I'd feel this way about someone like you. I guess she is responsible for everything I do. She's not too easy. She can't afford to be a tease. She's non-stop from the rest. That girl has qualities I've never seen.
Alright, come here. Who's this that?
Oh yeah, there was nearly another panic. There was nearly another panic alert yesterday as well. So I was in the event. You know, I'd been in there quite a bit, and I'd had a couple of drinks, and I needed the loo. So I started to make my way towards towards the toilets, and the toilets are like little portaloos, you know, like what you get on construction sites out the back. And there was like this youngish woman, like, you know, like quite good looking, like, you know, with like barely anything on.
Ash dipped his wick in her.
So pretty much like she was freezing, and she come up and she was like, "Can I borrow your jacket to go outside?" So I thought, you know, you look freezing. So I was like, "Yeah, you know, of course you can." And she was out there for ages. It was getting to the point where I was thinking, like, am I gonna get this jacket back, or have you done a runner with it? You know, because the jacket I obviously was wearing was quite an expensive jacket. So like,
So I left them wear it then.
well, because I just like, she was a nice looking girl. She looked cold, you know, and it was peeing down outside, and
And you wanted to take a photo.
I didn't,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't want to picture her going outside and getting all soaked. So I just stood. She said, "Stand near the door, and I'll give you it when I come. I'll give you it back when I come back in." So, you know, I just thought, you know, do a nice deed. Do a nice deed for a nice deed.
And she came back in and says, "When we finish at the end of the night, I'll suck your penis."
No. Hey, I don't. Yeah, they did play this song. You see, the thing I like about these songs is the pianos in them. Like, they've kind of all got that, like, it's like, it's a different piano tune, but it's kind of like the same pitch notes, if you know what I mean. And it kind of gives you, like, that happy feel.
I want to upload a video from my channel. I just don't know what to upload. It's my first video.
Oh, this stupid advert. This is a tune.
Oh, pardon me.
The awesome, free. The awesome, free. I think Awesome 3 were like a one-hit wonder. Like, I don't think they've done any other tracks. I could be wrong. Oh no, they have. They've got Hard Up.
Shit. 1, 2, 3.
You see, it's not like piano again. I cannot let it see you leave me. I'm begging you, don't go.
How come he just put I will do it if you want couches, bro? What's that supposed to mean?
He's on about the new series.
You've already asked him, haven't you?
Yeah, he was just checking when it was and saying he'll still do it if I want characters. Now, I tell you one song I don't remember him playing.
Brothers and sisters, I want to see your hands out there. I want everybody to kick up some noise.
No, I don't remember him playing this.
Unless you went down for a piss when they did.
No, because like they played the songs they played them for like 6 minutes or so before like mixing another song in, and you can still hear it from outside. Like, they did play this tune though.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Not that stupid advert.
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend.
I get to use the laser soon. Like 2 days.
Huh?
So I get to use my laser.
How come you can't use it in the minute?
Laser.
Well, I can, but just pointless.
What's that for?
Is DJ setup?
Oh. Have they bought one, have they?
What?
Laser.
Yeah. And then I'll tell you what they played to go with this. This is one of my. This is my all-time, like. I don't care what anyone
Lasers are
says.
dangerous.
I know they are.
This is my favourite house track of all time.
I think it's one of the most dangerous lights, like disco lights you can get.
How did you pay for it?
It's £18.
Where from?
What?
Where did you buy it from?
Some place in my town, like sells DJ equipment. Do me try and send you, do me silly some. I'll send you some pictures on Facebook.
Okay.
You ready? This is my. Ooh,
I'll just send you the same one to Ash.
Ooh, yeah. Someday. We'll all be free. The world is going through times are bad. Every time I think about it, it makes me sad. Party drugs are everywhere, and it's getting so hard to breathe the air. But it doesn't have to be like this.
Wow.
I'm in control of the... Yeah?
That was a bit loud.
Oh, sorry. Open our eyes. We can make the world a paradise someday. What else we got on here? Yes, this is another tune. When I don't get stupid adverts. Bit of Joe Smooth. You gotta have a bit of Joe Smooth. He's better than Joe Rough.
I'll have to screenshot the one to St Ash.
I thought that's what you were doing anyway.
No, I thought. I'm thinking, where are they gone? Oh, so I sent over on Instagram, didn't I? No wonder.
Yeah,
I'll see what I've got.
I think it's like it's like the one I've got and that one on the stand, that little one on the stand.
Oh yeah,
No,
same as mine.
no, I've seen that in the shop. That was a $5 in the shop. I could have got that one, but it was a $5 in the shop, so I was thinking of it.
Brother, sisters, one day we will be free.
I'll have to take them again because like they were little snapshots. 2 minutes.
That's where we went on holiday.
Where?
We changed the changed everything around.
They also played this as well.
They're on our table now, are we? Look.
They also played this too. Oh, adverts again.
Upping the stakes. Bet now.
I really fancy getting out and being pissed.
Huh?
I really feel like going out and getting pissed.
Why don't you?
Can't afford it.
Oh, fair enough. I'm a bit skint on. I mean, like, I can't really, like, I want to go out, and my nan said, like, you know, have a look to start and have a few pints, like, but I'm not, like, a millionaire. But, like, I don't know if they must have something planned, like, if they're just gonna slip me, like, a bit more or something,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know,
That's
like,
quite good, those, man.
I can't really afford to do much, like...
You paid £18 for that?
I got a tenner and a bit of change, so, like... It's like $3.50 for a pint.
Was it? Ben?
I think. Or $2.50. $2.50 for a pint.
Yeah.
So, like...
What does that do?
What?
What does it do? They just shine off green. They just shine off green and red lasers.
No, and it's got LED. I'll send it now. So if I want, I could have it all like this. One second, I'll send you it now.
£18, did you say?
£18 for this.
That looks fucking mint. That does.
Look.
I want one that does pictures and moving pictures.
Oh, they look decent, but they're expensive.
Yeah. Money's no object, Ash. I can get it. I can get that sorted.
Yeah, but
What a picture of a bit of pussy. Oh, lovely tits. Ah, there's Ben.
And they're just the lasers I've just sent you there. They're just lasers.
I know.
actually, that I suppose if I did go out tonight, I might be able to give that lass the MC Noble mug.
Nothing's gone through yet.
That'd get rid of it.
Oh, it didn't record. I'll have to do it again.
2
Send it-
petrol lawnmowers and a leaf blower. Alright. 40 quid for the lot.
That's quite good.
40 lawnmower and grass boxes. All tested. All untested from house garage clearance. 3C pictures overall. Sold as for spares and repairs only. Oh no.
Oh yeah, guess where I'm going next weekend?
Where?
Back in the studio.
Are you really?
Yep. Yep, I am, guys. I'm going back in the studio. So the man who sort of like records my studio tracks, he put me up. He popped up with a message and said, "When you ready for next step, big lad." I've got now on next few weeks. Apart from some shit punk band in Puck that are hardly worth recording, have
pictures of
you
the
got
apples
new
or something?
material?
Mushrooms.
Send them to me, man.
1 second.
Looks like a mushroom, an apple, and a Christmas
Oh
tree.
well, I'm gonna end the stream anyway because I need the loo.